dive in. So I know some may be snacking now, but I always like to start with our nice smelling items. So if you have lotion, essential oil, could be a soap, fruit, whatever it is that smells good. I like the lotion. Go ahead and apply that now. And take a few deep breaths in of whatever you've chosen. Hmm. So, using our senses, our sense of smell to really bring us into this present moment. And then go ahead and get comfortable in your seat. Let your feet rest on the floor, back of your body, rest into your chair, maybe a little rock side to side to get your weight even in your chair. Good. And then so much of what I offer, just remember that it's all based on choice. So take what you want, leave the rest. So if you'd like, you can close your eyes now, or maybe you prefer to just let your eyebrows get heavy and find a point to gaze at. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Deep breath in, long breath out. Keep breathing deeply and fully, picturing your breath like waves in the ocean. So, breathing in slowly at the beginning of the inhale, all the way up to the peak, nice and even, and then slowly, evenly breathing out. Soften around your eyes, your jaw, your brain. Shoulders get heavy, your body relaxes. Maybe even wiggle your fingers and toes to release any tension there. And then take a moment to think about something in your life that you are grateful for. Could be anything. Today's topic is gratitude. Gratitude is considered one of the highest vibrational energies. Having a perspective of gratitude actually increases our happiness. They've done studies on this, increases our quality of life. An attitude of gratitude is like looking at that half uh, that glass that's halfway full with liquid. Is it full, halfway full, or halfway empty? It's looking at that glass as halfway full. So Dr. Masuru Emoto studied gratitude, and he describes in his book Messages from the Water, which you can find, I guess, a video of him talking about it on YouTube. But he studied thoughts and their energetic effect on water. He applied thought energies to water, froze the water, and then examined the ice crystals under a microscope. He learned that love and gratitude formed the most beautiful, intricate, and symmetrically formed crystals. So, if gratitude impacts ice crystals in this way, what do you imagine the impact is on you when your body is 70 to 80% water? So that's very interesting. I'll need to look into more about Dr. Emoto and his book, Messages from the Water. It's definitely compelling. So let's take a few more deep cleansing breaths before we move on to our affirmation or intentions. Just letting your body soften, feeling the stability, the support of the earth beneath you, the possibility, the openness of the sky above. Keep breathing nice and full. I choose my attitude, and today I choose gratitude. My thoughts create my life. With gratitude, I change my body's chemistry and therefore the quality of my life. In the present moment, I find much for which I am grateful. I think I've mentioned to you all before that if there's ever an affirmation or intention that resonates with you, highly recommend writing it on a sticky note and placing it somewhere where you look at it frequently. I actually just this week wrote the word thankful on a sticky note and put it on my computer monitor at work. So it's a nice reminder when I get stressed out, when I get frustrated. I look at that and it helps me take a deep breath and get a little more grounded and just makes me feel better. So we're going to do a heart focused breathing exercise today where we'll focus our attention on the area around our heart. So continue to stay in that nice comfortable seat. Maybe your shoulders can get even heavier now. Your eyes still may be closed, or you still might just have that heavy eyelids and your gaze at one point. Place your left hand on your heart and your right hand to the back of your left. Physically bringing your attention to your heart. Can you feel the beat, the warmth, any emotion that might be seated around your heart? Come back now to the thing you pictured at the beginning of group today, that thing or person, whatever it is that makes you feel grateful. So many things to be grateful for: our family, our friends, our pets, maybe our jobs. Sometimes it helps to think even bigger picture, being grateful for the privilege, the miracle to be alive. If you like the way your hands feel on your heart, keep them there, or go ahead and release them down to your lap. And keeping that focus on your heart center, let's do 10 deep breaths together, and I'll count backwards from 10 each breath. So we're doing this together. But as always, if you need a different rhythm for your breath, if you start to feel short of breath or panicky, then just breathe deeply at your own rate. Okay, everybody exhale and then inhale 10, exhale 10, inhale 9, exhale 9, inhale 8, exhale 8, inhale 7, exhale 7, inhale 6, Exhale, 6. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 5. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 1. And exhale, 1. A few more deep breaths on your own. I once read a quote that said, gratitude is the memory of the heart. So, with that, everyone slowly open your eyes again, relax your hands down, and we'll move on to some gentle chair stretches today. So, I will scoot back. Okay. So first, we're going to do. It's called the 6 directions of the spine. So we'll start with cat and cow, then we'll twist, and then we'll do side bends. So the spine is moving in like every every possible direction here. So for cat and cow, move a little forward from the back of your chair. Place your hands on your lap. And we're going to start by doing each pose, so cat and cow, but holding it a few breaths in each pose first to really get deep into it. Then we'll move one breath, one movement. So starting with cow pose, what you'll do is you'll lift your chest, you'll look up, you'll draw your shoulder blades towards each other on your back. So your throat is like really open here. Your chest is really open. Don't hold your breath. Breathe deeply. Now, on your next exhale, we'll curl into cat. So you'll curl forward, let your head drop. Your tailbone tucks just slightly. Your shoulder blades spread on your back while your collarbones narrow. They come towards each other. Few breaths here. Good. Let's come to neutral. And now we'll move one breath, one movement between cat and cow. So inhaling, lift your chest, look up. Exhaling, round your spine. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, round. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, round. A few more times, follow your own breath. Extending from the heart and then extending the back of the body back and forth. Back to neutral. Okay, so now twisting. We'll start by twisting over to the right. So left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you, and twisting to the right. Breathe here. Each inhale, everyone, extend taller through your spine. Each exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Back to center. Good. And now twisting to the left. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Breathe in, reach the top of your head up. Breathe out, twist left. Back to center. Okay, let's do another twist. This time we'll cross the right leg over the left. So we're sitting cross-legged here in our chairs. And we're going to twist over to the right once more. So looking over the right shoulder, breathe. Back to center. Switch legs. So left leg on top now, and then twisting to the left. Back to center. Uncross your leg and side bend. So let's start by lifting the left arm. We're going to go over to the right. So just a little lean. So notice if you're tilting forward, keep drawing that left shoulder back. Keep lifting your chest as you side bend over to the right. Back to center. Okay, and other side, right arm lifts. Side bend over to the left, lift through your chest, no caving forward. Keep drawing that right shoulder back. Try to keep your seat even. So if you're putting more weight in the left butt cheek, try to put a little bit more on the right. And release. Okay, good. Let's shake that out. Now we're going to do some mobility in the joints. Let's start with our neck. We'll go downward. So let's do some head rolls. Chin to the chest, right ear, right shoulder, chin to the sky, left ear, left shoulder, chin to the chest. And then one more time, clockwise, everyone. Nice and slow. Breathing as you go, and then meeting with our chin to our chest. And other direction, left ear, left shoulder, chin to the sky, right ear, right shoulder, chin to the chest, and one more time, nice and slow, counterclockwise. Breathing and meeting chin to the chest. Good. Lift up. Moving on to the shoulders, elbows bent, everyone. And just do some nice big shoulder rolls. Perfect. Yeah. Breathe. Switch directions. Okay, and release. Wrists, so hands come forward and just circling around. Fingers come wide. Maybe they kind of open and close as you move. Good. Switch directions. Okay. And let's open those fingers real wide now, holding the hands still, and then fists. Wide, fists. Good. Wide and fists. Okay, go ahead and relax that now. So let's move on to the hip. So what I'm going to do is take my hands underneath my right leg to hold that leg up a little bit, and then circle the hip. So the knee, the ankle, they're how do I describe it? Basically, the angle stays the same in your knee and in your ankle, and you just move the hip. So just move the hip in the joint. Switch directions. It's a little bit awkward. You just do your best. Okay, release. Rest for a moment. Okay. And then take a hold underneath the left leg and some circles there. So just moving the hip joint, trying to keep the knee and the ankle at the same angle. Okay, switch directions. Good. And release. Knees. So let's go back over to the right leg. And I know it's kind of hard to see here. Camera kind of cuts it off. But I'm going to just circle from the knee. So now the hip stays still. And it's like I'm drawing circles with my foot. That'll get you into the knee. So circling that around. Other direction. And release. Other side. So lift the left foot up and draw circles with that foot. So trying your best just to move the left knee. So that's the only joint that has movement in it. Switch directions. Okay, good. Release. Now onto the ankle, back to the right side. Next time I do this, I think I might try doing everything in one leg and the other leg, see how that works. But for this time, we've committed to this sequence. So lift the right foot up again, and this time just move the ankle. So the knee stays still, the hip stays still. And you just circle the ankle. Maybe spread the toes as you go around. Good. Release. Other side. So left foot lifts and you circle the ankle. Circle the ankle. Circling around. Okay. And release. Let's get in one more big stretch here. So just a simple stretch, like a morning yawn. Reach your arms up, lift your chest, open up wide through the throat. Breathe, get expansive, big here. And release. Okay. So let's see here. Let's move on. Let me check the time. Okay. Yeah, let's do a nice long meditation today. Got lots of time. So take a few minutes, everyone. Please find a comfortable place to rest. So sorry. Okay. So, um, so your resting place could be on a bed, a couch. You can stay in your chair by all means. You can spread out a yoga mat on the floor. Some of you may want to, if you lay on the floor, you can prop your feet up on a chair. It's really good in the lower back. Or you can even lay on the floor with your back on the floor and your legs up a wall. And add any ambiance here that feels relaxing to you. So you could dim the lights, have some music, maybe apply a little bit more of your lotion. Use as many props as feels good to you. So as it gets colder out, maybe a nice warm blanket, pillows. Let yourself get nice and comfortable. You can close your eyes at this point if you wish, or once again, let the eyelids get heavy and find a point to gaze at. Just sink into relaxation here. Body gets heavier and heavier. Breath remains deep. With each exhale, sinking deeper towards the earth, deeper towards relaxation. Feel each place that your body has contact with the earth. So depending on your position, that could be your feet, your hips, your shoulders. Just sink in there. Bringing your attention back to your breath if it's wandered. And now imagining your lungs like they were like two balloons. As you inhale, picturing those balloons blowing up nice and big, nice and round. As you exhale, they sink back down, squeezing out any last air. Breathing in, filling up, breathing out, letting it go. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Relax your body. Connect to your breath. Cultivate gratitude for your life's experiences, those you deem good, and even those that challenged you. For all that you've brought, including any life circumstances that brought you right here now. Silently name these experiences. These hallmarks of your life, these changing points, the good and the bad that have all led you here. Cultivate gratitude for each part of your body, for the work that it does to support the whole you. Every part of your body. Gratitude to your feet, so that you can stand, you can walk. Gratitude for your hands, so you can hold and touch, you can write. Gratitude for every one of your senses. It allows you to be with and communicate with the world. Your vision, your hearing, sense of smell and taste, the sense of touch. Filling yourself with gratitude. Feel gratitude in your body as an energy. Allow it to flow from you to spill over into your life, into the people in your life. Appreciate the good in them and the good in you. So let's rest here in silence for just a minute or two, and then I have one more story to share with you. But let's let this sink in quiet. So when I saw that this week's topic was gratitude, I knew immediately I wanted to share this story with you. It's said to be an old Native American story called Two Wolves. An old Cherokee is teaching his grandson about life. A fight is going on inside me, he said to the boy. It is a terrible fight, and it is between two wolves. One is evil, he's anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. He continued, the other is good. He is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. The same fight is going on inside you and inside every other person, too. The grandson thought about it for a minute, and then he asked his grandfather, which wolf will win? The old Cherokee simply replied, the one you feed. Gratitude is a choice, It's a skill. It needs to be cultivated. When we bring our attention to gratitude, it grows. It's like an antidote to all of those negative things that were talked about in the story, the anger, greed, etc. It's like an antidote for the poison. So I encourage you to just do your best. I mean, those other emotions, they have their place. But when you get to a point where you feel overwhelmed with those emotions, remind yourself of gratitude. Maybe there's one thing that you feel so grateful for, you can think about over and over. Maybe you make a list. With that, once more, let's bring our left hand to our heart, our right hand to the back of the left. Let your arms stay fairly relaxed here, elbows heavy. And just feel your heart. Slowly release your hands. And gently wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Let your head move slowly side to side. Let's all take a nice long body stretch now. So if you can, reach your arms up over your head, stretch long, point your toes, and release your hands. If you're lying down, you can begin to make your way to a fetal position. So just turning to one side, pausing, feeling your body here, noticing how you feel, the good, the bad, and gratitude for it all. And then ever so slowly, everyone, let's make our way back to seated. Take your time. And let's bring our palms together, hands to our heart, or if you're more comfortable, clasping your heart with your palms. So, in yoga, a Sanskrit term you may have heard of, namaste. So, namaste means the light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. So, we'll all bow together. Namaste, honoring each other. Thank you so much. So I think in a moment, Jenny will